thing. Those are real ass people.
Yep.
Like, those are real dead people in the pool.
Yep.
Number one, where do you get a skeleton?
A graveyard.
Do you just take one?
Well, I mean, this is what... I mean, I have no idea how they got them. And I just didn't want to look it up because it bothered me too.
Yeah, like, I'm deeply disturbed by it.
But they didn't get prop skeletons. I can't believe I just said skeleton. You said skeleton. They didn't get prop skeletons. Skeletons. They just went and got real bodies.
Because it was cheaper. Which, what? That doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
It is. It's cheaper.
But that's crazy. But also, we Snopes'd this.
Yeah.
And it is 100% true.
Yeah, I'm looking up right now where they got the skeletons for Poltergeist. Because I want to know deep in my heart. And it is true. Snopes says that it's true. Yeah, and it's I don't know. It's fucked up. It's super fucked up. And it said they came from Carolina Biological. You can check this out on Snopes. And they just...
Like a body farm kind of thing?
Yeah, and they got them from that, and they didn't tell her.
Yeah, she had no clue.
Until after. So for 5 days, she was doing 12 hours...
In a pool.
With
dead people.
To get this sequence. And it is unsettling.
And so here's the thing. Don't fuck with dead shit. If you fuck with remains, you're gonna get haunted. You gotta respect the dead. Otherwise, they're gonna come after you. Because guess what? She swam around with the skeletons, and shit started going down.
You want to know the creepiest thing about that? Which I didn't put in our little outline. They had 13 of them.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was 13 skeletons.
Here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to say. If you pull 13 real-life human skeletons, and you fuck around with them...
say it like a normal man.
If you fuck around with them, and you get haunted, you deserved it.
Yep.
100%.
You think so?
You knew exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah, and then there was like a bunch of other deaths.
Yeah, a bunch of people died on that set. And like crazy shit.
People died. Heather O'Rourke died at 12. I mean, that stuff is all just coincidental and hearsay, but I mean, it's kind of fucked up. It's not unfucked up.
No, it's pretty fucked up.
It's not normal.
No, it's definitely not normal. And then, you know, the actress that was in that scene, you know, is like it says here is like she got home from shooting and like picture frames on her walls were like thrown off the walls and crooked and like all kind of fucked up. Like, just
yeah. And then we're gonna talk about Amityville Horror. See,
I've never seen this movie.
I haven't either. And this one's not as crazy as the other ones.
I thought this was... Is this not the Ryan Reynolds movie?
Yeah, it's the Ryan Reynolds movie. And there's only two things that happened on set that were kind of like creepy to people. And it happened to James Brolin. And he said some clothes fell off a hanger.
That's not too bad. That could be the wind.
Inside a room?
There could be fans.
Inside a closet? Tiny fans. And then there's three things. Cast and crew members said that they would find themselves waking up at 3:15 a.m.
Oh, that's not good. That is never not good.
And that's when the
that's the witching hour.
Well, 3 is the witching hour, and then
what happens at
3:33 is the witching.
Like the peak.
Yeah. Have I ever told you my story about 3:33?
No.
You want to get freaked out?
Not really, but let's do it.
Alright, cool. So this is a completely true story, and now I will say there was not a ghost. It was not a ghost. It was a horrible coincidence, and it left me freaked the fuck out for a long time. But I figured out what it was.
Okay.
So I woke up at 3:33 a.m. and I was like, shit. Because I know.
You're like, something bad is about to go down.
Something bad is about to happen. And I looked to my, I guess it was to my right, kind of where the wall was in my room, and I saw this green figure standing there. I'm not shitting you. It looked like a person was standing like right beside my bed. It was green and it was glowing and it was freaking me out.
It's like an alien?
I turned the light on and it was gone, obviously. And I ran upstairs and I slept with my mom that night. And mind you, I was 20 years old. And I was that terrified of this thing. And then I looked and I realized my computer was charging under my bed.
Gosh.
But I mean, but the way that my the bed curtain or like the bed sheet thing,
yeah, like the bed skirt, the way that it had folded, it really did. It gave like the appearance of shoulders and then a head, with right where the light was going up. And so just because I saw that it was 3:33, I was ready to get scared. Something's here.
I was ready to get scared, and I looked, and it was just the light of my laptop. But because like my eyes were adjusting and everything, and I was like freaking out. I was like moving like away, and then I was like, no, I'm moving away from the light. I need to go turn the light on, and it was just my laptop charger. You
want to hear some weird shit?
Yeah, I love weird shit.
I don't know if I've told this. I don't know if I've even told you this story. So we're doing my family just recently bought a house, and they're like doing work on it, and so they were busting this wall down, and so they break the wall down and they find like a plastic bag in the wall.
Yeah.
And they pull it out and it's like gold jewelry.
Yikes.
And there was like, I want to say it was a necklace. Maybe it was a bracelet. But it was like a little charm bracelet. But it was like a children's thing.
Yikes.
It was like baby shit.
Okay.
So let me tell you this. There are two things that have happened within the last week that have been a rough time for me.
Sure.
So I'm like laying in bed. I'm trying to go to sleep. And it's like late. And just like all of a sudden, I hear my name.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, fuck this. Like, nope, no.
You've told me that.
Just recently, I want to say a couple days ago. Okay, I was laying in bed, and it was like right in my ear because I sleep on my side, so it's like right in my ear, and it was like somebody like popping their lips.
Nope.
And I am deeply afraid.
Well, here's the thing. I was at your house not too long ago, and your dog just brought a bone up.
That's true, yeah.
From your backyard.
She's brought a couple things that she just finds in the yard.
That looks like a human femur. It looks like part of a human femur.
I'm telling myself that it's too big to be a human bone.
I mean,
because if people died, or someone was buried at our house or something, we're fucking haunted.
Yeah.
And I can't deal with that.
You gotta move out, dude.
I'm trying to, man.
Here's the thing, is that like sometimes hauntings don't stop just because you move out of the house.
Don't say that.
Sometimes they follow you.
I feel like they would stay with the majority of the family rather than just follow my ass.
No, it's gonna single you out because it's like you left the herd, you left the pack. You're the weak one. You're the one that tried to get away.
Ghosts aren't ready for my alcoholism.
No, they're ready for it. They're going to make it worse.
They're going to spill all my beer.
They're going to say, drink up, buddy.
Okay.
We're going to scare you till you drink yourself to death.
See, here's what's really going to happen. I'm going to be like, oh, let me just reach for my beer, and it's empty. And I'm like, no, the ghosts, they're emptying all my beer. Turns out, I'm the ghost. I'm just drunk.
You're just like walking around your house with like a sheet with like little eyeballs cut out, and like you walk past the mirror and you're like, ah! Like you forgot you did it. And you're the ghost. You were the ghost the whole time.
How do you get rid of ghosts?
Prayer.
How do I get rid of ghosts?
Well,
death, dying.
Let me tell you about my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Ooh, does he stop the ghosts? I've never read that one.
It's good. It's in First Opinions. Alright, so I'm going to hit you with some stuff from the Annabelle movies.
Gross. I don't Here's the thing. Here's one thing that you need to know, because, especially the Chucky thing, or dolls, that is an absolute no-go from me.
So would you rather watch The Nun or Annabelle?
The Nun.
Interesting. I don't want to watch either.
My grandmother used to have this porcelain doll. It looks like a small child, and she always had it sitting on a chair in the room that I would sleep in at her house, and it would just stare at me all night. And I was very afraid of Chucky, and so I was like, this thing is going to kill me. Let's talk about Annabelle.
This one is the one that freaks me out the most, personally. So this one's it's tinier. But it's like we've already talked about it. But there was another 3 claw marks that happened on somebody else's. It was on set. It's not specific.
Are these movies it's not the Warrens, is it?
Well,
are they in it?
Vera Farmiga is not.
Okay.
It's like its own spin-off. There's
Gotcha.
no Ed and Lorraine until I think at the very end of Annabelle, you might see them for a second.
Okay, just
but
like a little cameo.
Footage.
Gotcha.
It's from
Conjuring. Okay.
It's not from it. Yeah, and so there's another 3 claw marks that happened on set, and then so I'm just gonna read this one. I'm just gonna read this one directly. It says, "Speaking of the demon, when the dude who plays him, Annabelle composer Joseph Bishara, I think I'm pronouncing that right. He's played a bunch of other demons. He was on his way to his first day of shooting in full makeup, and then he was just walking past the green room, and an actor playing a janitor in the film was following behind him, and then a giant light fixture crashed and hit him in the head. The actor, the janitor actor, not the And they said it was weird, because the same janitor, because the janitor character is in Annabelle, but originally he was supposed to die the same way. He didn't. I don't think he died. It doesn't say specifically whether or not he died, but in the original script,
that's how his character was supposed to die.
Was supposed to die by having a light fixture crash on his head. That's creepy.
I mean, like,
cursed horror set, baby.
It's like, hey, Ghost, like, fucking thanks for reading my script. Like, I really appreciate it, but like, let's leave it to the stunt guys.
I think I'm gonna start writing comedies. James Wan is just like, I'm done with this shit.
Here's what I do want to say is, like, after shit happens, why do you keep doing it?
I mean, because it's making money.
But also, people are dying.
I don't think that guy died. It doesn't say, because I feel like if he did die, it would say.
That's okay. That's fair, but still, he very much could have died. And it's like, at that point, that's not a coinky dink.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up really quick, whether or not he died or not.
Man.
And they just wrapped production, or just finished principal shooting for Annabelle 3. So it's coming out in...
What is this one?
May? What, this next movie?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because it was just Annabelle and then Creation.
Yeah.
Annabelle Destruction.
Yep. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there was... It doesn't say whether or not...
No, it just says it hit him in the head.
No, I'm just trying to find the janitor on the IMDb page.
Oh, I got you.
Say whether or not he is still alive. But I'm assuming he was named, not just janitor, because it's not saying. And I can't remember the movie that well. But the next one kind of freaks... It doesn't really freak me out. I just wanted to talk about the Dybbuk box. You ever heard of this?
Mm-mm.
You've never heard of the Dybbuk box?
Is that, It's like Pandora's box?
It's... Okay, so a Dybbuk is supposedly... It's a malevolent spirit in Jewish folklore.
Was there a movie about one of these?
Yeah,
I feel like...
It's called The Possession. It's one that we're talking about.
I know, but like... Because I don't think I've seen this, but I feel like there was... Is this the one about, like, the little girl that gets the... I don't know what movie I'm thinking of.
All I know is that Negan is in this movie.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. And it's just... The Dybbuk box is just this...
It possessed a wine cabinet.
It's really creepy. And it still exists. Like, the thing that this movie is based off of is still a thing.
Is it like a single thing, or is it...
It's a box. Like, it's an actual box. It's like a wine cabinet-y box. Look it up. I mean, whenever... but here's why I wanted to talk about it. Because supposedly, in the past year... Remember when all that shit happened to Post Malone? He got...
Like the plane stuff? Yeah.
And then that really bad car accident. And then, like... There were a couple other things that happened that were really weird. And then TMZ dropped a video that was like from a month and a half before all that shit happened. And Post Malone is with the ghost hunter guy.
Okay.
And they go and they look at the Dybbuk box together.
Because he did that. He did that ghost hunting
out
thing.
And touches it, and you're not supposed to touch it. And then all that shit started happening to him. And supposedly he got, like, it just started fucking with him.
I want to look at this thing because, like, initially, a fucking haunted wine cabinet? Fuck yeah.
It'll kill you.
It didn't kill Post Malone.
Well, he's